Hello and welcome to Dream Station, and today we're going to be doing a video that we have been asking for. But first let me check if there's no echo on the phone. Yep, echo is fixed. So what about that? Okay, so now what we're going to do here, we're going to show you my night updates. So what's happening here? As you can see, let me get out of the way. There you go. So we have the Holy Avenger plus 10, so there is a Holy Avenger. We're going to make it double slot. It's not double slot yet, and it's not a level 8-8 with Michael in level yet as well. So a little bit of patience on that. Here we got the muffler of Blue Eves plus 11. We're not having enchant on it at all, and we have to string it up to gear 3. I don't really need the upgrade number 4. Up to 3 will be okay. We'll make the number 4 eventually, but it's not the major thing here. Then we're going to make the Pharaoh boot. I will make 1 plus 10 as well. And again, I don't have the use to make it through the end. I don't need the advanced Pharaoh boots because it only adds 308p. So I'm going to have it at level plus 10 at level 3. No, I'm going to go for tier upgrade here. If I were to go for tier upgrade, we could have 10% aspity and 10 strain. So, but I'm not going to, because instead I'm using this one instead of Cut Blessing, which Cut Blessing isn't a bad combo, but I'm going to use this one. This one is also a done because I'm just going to level it up to plus 10 or to plus 8 because it's been hard to find a plus 10 of this guy since it's an exclusive armor for Aginite. So what this guy do is 10% damage using sword. This is a beast. So this is like the soul of the Aginite. They made this armor especially for those who use critical Aginite, so they didn't forget about us, not just about Bash. So this came up in the Aldebaran update 2.0 or 2.0. Okay, so here you got critical damage plus 10%. So that's our main armor here, but that's not all it gives. It provides plus 8 Agi, as you can have 4 already here, you got plus 4 here, and plus 10 critical points, which is a lot. Okay, so this is it for the armor. It's the heart of the beast, and I'm get this at level plus 10. I'm got 2 accessories plus 10 as well. I don't have it now, but I have one today. I'm just missing like 2 million. I was mean to get it already, but I did get something else that I'm going to show you right now. And there is the gloves. That's not a major thing, it's just about defense, but we're making a plus 10 of luxury braces, and we should be done with all of this in about a month or so, maybe less. We're full plus 10, whereas we're getting plus another one today, later today or tomorrow. I will have the accessory plus 10 as well, and that's pretty much it. So let's go for the next one. It will take one more week or so, so we get another accessory plus 10 with accessory. Then I finish the armor, and my damage will be pretty much ready. Alright, let me just type something here. Okay, so now let's show you another major thing here on the King Powering, and it was hard as fuck to get this card. As you see, like 200 people or 300 people try to get it. I've been the whole week trying to get 2 yo-yo cards. That's the most precious thing. It was so hard to get. As well, for the G Earth card, those other cards like this too are pretty easy to get. There are like tons of those. But here is the thing for us Agenites. Take a look. There's the Sting Goblin. We need a Poison Spore, a Chun Chun, that's when it's hard to get, a Turbo, this is half hard to get, sometimes they're selling, sometimes not, and G-Earth, this is fucking hard to get, 700k, and Hornet, there's tons of those, like 999 of those, since a lot of people can Hornets, that's not a problem. So in here, 2 yo-yos, dude, to get those 2 yo-yos it's super hard. It's like 450, 500 people trying to get the yo-yo, and you need 2. I had the lucky to get it after many tries, like the whole day attempting to buy 5 or 6 of them. Okay. Then we need the Hornet again, and the Goblin, that's many of those Goblin cards. Those 2 are easy to get, as those 2 are easy to get. So what you want to do here, you want to pick up the G-Earth and the Chun Chun first. Pick up those 2 cards. Once you have those 2 cards, then you can buy the Poison Spore and the Hornet as they will be available. There's this one too, must make. Just for the Screech +1, I will make one. For those cards, you're going to need Skeleton card. Those are all available to buy. So yeah, 400k. I would probably do it or sometime around next week. So I have a million here with those 2. This one is expensive. 700k. So I got a million and 1.6k million and 2.2 million. And now we got here. The final price is 3.3 million or something. So I'm going to need this card too. Fast forward armor, I'm going to have this one as it's burn and boost the burn life effect and increase. They keep it card. If you have a Paco Paco in armor, you need to have a Paco Paco, so you have the burn life effect, increase it. I don't know how much increase it is. I'll have to try, since I don't think anyone have ever tried it, so I will try it and see how much it will increase, if it's worth it to keep it or not worth it, because it's very good. You use the bleeding plus the life burn to add to your damage and to keep the enemies close. And there's a very good area skill to kill on the tower and on the rifts and some other things. And the other good point about it is that it will keep the enemies close. So you're farming there's enemies that are burning around you. The skill is going to pull them close to you, and the meteor will nuke them down. So it's a very good skill to have. And it's pretty good on PvP as well. So these are the cards we're going to have. The Goblin Archer. Oh, the plus the Goblin Archer. No, let's go about damage percent. So the critical damage is already 200%. I'm going to show you right now. Let me show you, so it's easy to see what I'm talking about. So I got Bash level 10 and resetted just to get it to show you Bash level 10. So yeah, let me take a peek on something here. Okay, yeah. So let's bash the Sporing. You see, it's true 3.2k damage. Oh, that won't work on Powering, but yeah, because Powering has no depth. So what critical damage do? It ignores the defense, the hard defense, not soft defense. Ignore the defense, and you get the plus. You got to do like 200% damage. So by doing this 200% damage, we're going to pick up the achievements of those 2 cards we're just talking about. Let's open the journal. Alright. Lagging. Okay, there we go. No. There you go. Goblin Archer. When you enable Goblin Archer, you get a permanent crit plus 5. That's why many people want this. So here you go. A permanent crit plus 5. And same thing happens with this one. Permanent plus 5% critical. There is the Hotter Zyro that if you put it in you get 1%. I wanted that in my weapon though. But then let's take a look. So we get 10% critical damage out of those two cards, right? And we get plus 10% from the Heart of the Beast. We get plus 15% from runes. Let me show you here. So there should be one around here. What is it? Nope. No. There you go. With this rune here, you get 3% for each rune. You get 15% damage. So it's already 35% just for the armor. Just from the armor. Just from the two cards that you're going to open and the rune. That's 35%. Then you get further when you get to keep the cards, which add plus 10% each, so you get there plus 15.5% final critical damage. Damage go and beyond. But that's not all. There you got 15.5%. But if you get Buffalo Junior Pet, it will increase it further 5%, and you get amazing 16%. That's pretty. Then you get the card with the Greatest General and the accessory for extra 10% to go for 17% damage. But that's not all. If you're going to kill in that type, for example, we can put the card in and we get extra 5%. So we're going around 65% down. We got 65% damage. Then we go for the holy plus 10. That's why it got to be plus 10. Actually, if you get more than plus 10 it's better, but I'm not going to risk it right now. As I did with the cape, I made it plus 11, but I'll make it as soon as I can get another plus 10 sword. I will try a plus 11 on both. Then if I'm able, then go to plus 12. I don't know. Let's check it out. Since plus 11 is kind of easy to get. The tricky part here is to get to plus 10. Plus 11, plus 12 is barely easy. Okay. Not very easy though. But then we have 65% damage. And this baby adds 15% damage. So in a total we have what's the damage? Yes, 115%. But it's not just 115% as it stacks. It's not as stacks to go for like my damage 100%, then I get 10% over it, then over those 10% I get more and more and more and more up, so the damage go really high. It's damage over damage on final damage, so you get a pretty high amount of damage, but it can increase further. Yes, if you add the card for the gloves, which is a very expensive item, it's gonna go for like 14 million to get the luxury braces to plus 10 no, to slot it and to have it plus 10, or for 10 million. So yeah, that's expensive. And we get extra 5%, so we go for 120%, and then we can get the extra card on the accessory for further 15%, so we can get close to 115%. But that's not all, because there is the enchant. You can get the enchant on the armor, on the cape, on the boots, on the accessories, and on the sword. But on the sword is on 10%, but on all the others it's 20%, up to 20% critical damage. So you can go for 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 and then 110% if you get all of them on low pieces of gears. So we had 150%, and we go for 215% over those 200% of the critical damage that ignore defense. And that's how your damage go over 150k, over that, past over that. Then you got to get runes, attack power, and Gear Blast to get over and over and over and get it going. So thank you so much for watching. This is the update of my knight. I still going to need a few more equipments, as just increase full power won't scale the power much. You need to get the cards, you need to get the stuff, and that's gonna be awesome and mind-blowing. When I start to kill the MVPs, I'm going to kill all the MVPs with the, let me show you what was equipping here. With this guy, broken +3, that's what I was using. You could do 10 to 11k on Drake MVP, for example. Now I'm with a +10. I didn't even have the upgrade here, the level upgrade. So, and my accessories is too bad yet. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like it, and you soon have the final product. It will take about a month, maybe a month, maybe 3 weeks, I don't know. So thanks so much for watching. As always, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like it, and don't forget to comment in the comment section below. And see you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. We're almost getting to 101.5k subscribers, and we soon get to this. Bye bye. The subscribe button will be here, so you can subscribe. Yeah, bye bye.